So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So we're very much on the way now. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all-round.
Sergi Cannavaro, Lam, and it's Gattuso, looking to play him in. Oh, important interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Suarez. Now that looks a decent... He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Totti. Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the through ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. This looks promising. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Matthäus. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's forced to go back. Cannavaro. Sergi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Matthäus. Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Gattuso. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Now it's Sergi. Oh, such a clever touch. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Suarez. Short changes him with that pass. Lam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And this is Hullet. He's through here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hullet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, third corner of the game. Bale plays it short. And here's Bale. Sergi. He's on it. Can he get away? Goes down, but nothing given. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He has a look up. Not the most convincing of passes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Gerrard takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it meant. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Inter Milan firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Suarez is onto this. And he was alert to it. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Oh, super find. Big chance! Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Bale. Now it's Bale. Now it's Totti. And he's well positioned here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Abbiati did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. Inter Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bale. Gattuso. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Suarez receives it in a good position here. And here's Bale. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chips it through. Look at the space here. Oh, good effort. Not a bad try by any means. Now it's Luis Suarez. Davids unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Always onto this. He's in. What decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Thought he actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's in a great position here. Mateus. And it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Bale with the short one. The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. And here's Bale. Rodri cuts out the pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Davids. Passing nice and neat. Mateus. Knocks it into space. And here's Hullet. Gattuso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. He's had it taken off him. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Bale. Played out towards the right wing.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bale. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look up and drives it forward. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Might be danger here. And that is masterful defending. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's in a Bale, and the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Numero 11.
So where will he go?
Numero 12. Marcelo. Numero 9. Gerrard.
Terrific save by Abbiati.
Il numero 20. Il numero 4. Il numero 7.
Nice interception, well timed. And he decides to cross it. And here's Suarez. Tries to pass it through. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Vinicius Junior. Perfectly measured that. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, just skips past his man. No foul, says the referee. And we're done. Inter Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So straight into the action. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
He is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Oh, good ball! Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can spring out of defence. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for a runner. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. It's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. So to play, and it is a goal kick. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really...
Oh, good climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's shifting through the gears here. Hoisted in. No way through, so back it comes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a searching pass. Oh, look at the space here. Shot a goal! Pinches it off him. That's put paid to the danger. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both...
Shot, surely! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Still goalless. That is ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. Makaleli. Inter Milan do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Van der Vaart and Gabriel. Oh, no joy this time.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a shade optimistic. And it's Rodri. Played with finesse. Pass is just off target. Shevchenko. Makaleli. Rodri. Marcelo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Spread out to the left. And this is Roberto Carlos. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel. Now he's off and running. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Cafu. Davids running with intent. Gabriel. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Played out wide. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Marcelo. In again. Oh, great leap! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Perfectly measured that, and he's picked it up out wide. Gabriel is... And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Inter worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 12, Marcelo, viene sostituito con il numero 20.
And we get things going again.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Crosses it in. And the shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
You felt it was coming, 1-0. It's Salah! Well taken goal. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this...
Oh, he's been caught on it! He's having a shot! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe receives it in a... He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Numero 6, Schneider. Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per
Mbappe. And the finish!
Messi.
And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running now. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
Excellent challenge there,
spettatori.
uncompromising. And this is Puskás. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Puskás goes short. Nice control. Tottenham have their second corner now. Rosicky with the short one. Now it's Rosicky. That's an excellent interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Big chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Inter Milan with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Rosicky going face-to-face with his great rival. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. And that's the keeper's ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Oh, good ball.
Chance for a shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
That's been slipped through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 14.
Rosicki deals with that comfortably. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority and... Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Makaleli gets it away. And time is up. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwavering. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's on his own! He's found, and the shot! Thuram gets it away. Davids gets it clear. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Eto'o! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
And here's Bale, and it's Messi. Messi, good strong midfield running here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Long ball upfield. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. First quarter of an hour gone. He's in a good position. Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's put paid to the danger. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Still goalless at the moment. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gullit never out of the action for very long. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Messi. Now he's running away. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Eintracht Frankfurt really could have done without this. This to make it 1-0. Just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Eintracht Frankfurt are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gullit. Has a look and plays it forward. That has not gone well. Now it's Eto'o. Nicely shaped ball. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi is flagged offside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Azar, very much a man of this moment. He's a sharp little ball here. Gullit. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Lampard, Messi, and it's been played through. He's picked his way through. It's Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Al-Saad has the chance to go the other way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Eto'o. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And they win it back again. And he's had it nicked away. Gullit. He's cut it out. And it's been hooked away. Tries to pass it through. Eto'o finds himself offside. And it's lofted through here. That's a decent clearance. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Lampard. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Frankfurt, number 21, Bale.
So we're underway for the second half.
Eintracht Frankfurt can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. Eintracht Frankfurt come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He has a look out. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? Eto'o! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Seedorf. And it's Davids. Always goal side. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Al-Sadd appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he shoots! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very... Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Abiati to save this spot kick and his team. No, he's missed it!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Looking to play him in. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, real chance here. No foul, says the referee. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for the run. Eto'o. Eintracht Frankfurt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rijkaard looking for a run-up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pele. He's through here. Rummenigge. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quality ball. Pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. And he plays one through. Eto'o, he's found a way through. Drills one in. And that has been knocked clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Plenty to aim at here. Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Seedorf clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Al-Sadd have it back and can go again.
Eintracht Frankfurt really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Eintracht Frankfurt have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 9.
An exchange of stares,
Gullit.
and here we go.
Number 8. Frank Lampard.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Eintracht Frankfurt cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Just eases him off the ball.
Eintracht Frankfurt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Belletti.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's there to make the challenge. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Dink through. Eto'o picks it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. And it's Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cruyff. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Maldini with the clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Al-Saad are down to 10 men. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Van Dijk, chance! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Now with a quick request for support.
Well, no
for
winner
our
after
charity
90
fund,
minutes,
Chance in
another
Football.
30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Eintracht Frankfurt displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Can he spark a counter here? Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Taken back almost at once. And the pass is intercepted. Matthäus. Messi. Probing pass. Thuram clears without hesitation. And it's Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. O'Shea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Costa Curta. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Good ball over the top. And he's definitely onside. Rijkaard. Eto'o. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge, and he was alert to it. And he's quick to get rid. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And it's Cruyff. And the through ball. Saviola. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Quick reminder today that parking in the
Well,
area
nobody
around
wants
the
to settle
stadium
for this,
is
of
strictly
course, but
forbidden.
everyone is
Please
running
use
nigh on
parking
empty.
provided by the club or
Is
any
there
other
going to
paid parking
be a
facilities in the
moment to
area.
win it?
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 13, Van Dijk.
And we're off
Coming
for the
on
final
field
time.
is number 42.
This really has been
Touré.
thrilling. Both
Substitutions
sides
taking
going
place.
at it. And now for the final act. Stood up well to him there. O'Shea.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yaya Touré. Pass somewhat off target. Saviola. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi. Eintracht Frankfurt have reclaimed it. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nedved wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. And that's been won straight back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Xavi ventures forward. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a
Those of you
grueling
making
game,
their
you
way
don't
home
want to
on
back
public
down if
transportation
the
today,
manager
please
asks you
watch
to
the
take a
screen
penalty
train
for
departure times
fear of
from all
appearing
major
weak.
stations.
You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. So, are we ready? So this one to set the tone. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Messi is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
This to put them 2 up. Up by 2. 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Big character, big moment, big save. We're on to number 3 here.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Dispatched! Eintracht Frankfurt have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. Well, ultimately...